Hi everyone. In this video, we are going to see about the union executives, particularly about the parliament. So in previous videos, we were seeing about the powers and functions of a president, vice president, prime minister and council of ministers. So now we are going to see about the powers and functions of the parliament. So this parliament, it plays an important role in the central power. So there are two types of houses in parliament. One is the Lok Sabha and the other one is the Rajya Sabha. So now we shall see about the powers and functions of this Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So first we shall start with the Lok Sabha. The Lok Sabha, also titled the House of the People by the Constitution, is directly elected lower house of the Parliament of India. As of 2009, there have been 15 Lok Sabhas elected by the people of India. The constitution limits the Lok Sabha to a maximum of 545 members, including no more than 20 members representing the people of Union territories and 2 members to represent the Anglo-Indian if the president feels that the community is not adequately represented. The current size of the Lok Sabha has a 545 members, including the speaker and 2 appointed members if any. Each Lok Sabha is formed in the term of 5 years, including the speaker and 2 appointment members, so which is automatically dissolved when an proclamation of emergency which is extended within 1 year increment. The 15th Lok Sabha was formed in the year May 2009 and exercise to redraw Lok Sabha constituencies boundaries have been carried out by the Delimitation Commission based on the Indian census of 2001. This exercise, which was supposed to be carried out after every census, was suspended in 1976 following a constitutional amendment to avoid adverse effects of the family planning program which was being implemented. So next we are going to see about the qualification of members. So what are the qualifications to be possessed by a person to be a member of Lok Sabha? So the main qualification is he should be a citizen of India and he should be in the age of above 25 or above, mentally sound and should not be bankrupt and has no criminal procedures against him or her. For reserved seats, one should be member of the scheduled caste or tribe. Sessions and working hours. So on normal days, the Lok Sabha, it will be working from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. and again it starts from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. So morning usually this 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. will be a question hour. So for the questions will be again asked against the particular minister, and in future he will be given a chance to explain about the answer the questions or whatever the questions asked against him. The Lok Sabha shares the power with the Rajya Sabha, except in the area of money bills, in which Lok Sabha has an ultimate authority. In case of money bill, it is only sent to Rajya Sabha for a recommendation, and other case related issues, it is sent within a notice period of 14 days. If it is not answered within 14 days, it is taken that the law bill is passed. And if there is any conflicts between the house, or if any case is to be resolved, so both the houses they will come together and joint rule is passed. So the law 3 sessions of Lok Sabha takes place in a year. One is budget session, that is from February to May, and the monsoon session, that is July to September, and the winter session, that is November to December. So the next one is about the Rajya Sabha. Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the parliament, while Lok Sabha is called as the lower house of the parliament. Rajya Sabha is the upper house of the parliament. Membership is limited to 250 members, 12 of whom are chosen by the President of India for their expertise in specific field like literature, arts, etc. These members are nominated members. The remainder of the body is elected by the state and territorial legislature. The term of office are 6 years, with 1/3 of members retiring every 2 years. The Rajya Sabha meets in a continuous session, and unlike the lower house of parliament, the Lok Sabha is not subject to dissolution. The Rajya Sabha shares legislative powers with the Lok Sabha except in the area of supply, where Lok Sabha has a overriding powers. In case of conflicting legislation, a joint sitting session is held between the Lok Sabha and the Rajya Sabha, and only 3 sessions have been held so far. One is to passage of the anti-terror law POTA. The vice president is the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, the deputy chairman of the Rajya Sabha, who is elected among its members, take care of the day-to-day matters in the house in the absence of the chairman. So the Rajya Sabha held its first sitting in 13 May 1952. There are 238 indirectly elected members who represent the 28 states and 2 union territories, Delhi and Puducherry, including the National Capital Territory, and seats are allotted in a proportion to the population. Nominated members. So under Article 80 of the Constitution, out of 250 members of the Rajya Sabha, 12 are nominated by the President based on the arts, literature, social service, etc. And since its inception in 1952, 105 members have been nominated so far for a term of 6 years each, with an added provision that 1/3 of the members shall retire every 2 years. So these are the qualifications needed for a person to be the member of the Rajya Sabha. And officers of the parliament. So there will be a chairman and a deputy chairman. So chairman, vice president will be the chairman, whereas one member from that Rajya Sabha will be elected as an deputy chairman. So in the absence of chairman, either maybe the leave or a sudden death or resignation, so the deputy chairman will be acting as a chairman until he returns or the vacancy is filled. So the vacancy has to be filled within a time period of 6 months. So vacation, resignation and removal from the office of deputy chairman. So at any time the vice president can be removed from his position by whether he gives a resignation or he is removed from the office. So in that time the deputy chairman will act as a chairman. And power of the deputy chairman or other person to perform the duties of office or to act as a chairman. The chairman or the deputy chairman not to preside while a resolution for his removal from office is under consideration. The speaker and deputy speaker of the House of the People. Vacation and resignation and removal from the offices of speaker and a deputy speaker. Power of the deputy speaker or the other person to perform the duties of the office or to act as a speaker. The speaker or the deputy speaker is not to preside with a resolution for his removal from office is under consideration. Salaries and allowances of the chairman and deputy chairman and the speaker and deputy speaker. And secretariat of parliament. So for both the houses there are separate secretariats in which a few are appointed by the president based on his wish. So each house it has a separate secretariat, provided that preventing the creation of common post for both the houses of parliament. So parliament may regulate the recruitment, and until provision is made by parliament, the president may after consultation can offer the recruitment. So this is about the parliament and the houses in the parliament, what are the functions, how the members are elected, what are the qualifications, etc. So this is about the powers and functions of the parliament. Thank you.